Hey everyone, I hope you're good, and once again welcome back to my new video everyone. So in today's video I'm going to talk about the problem we have in means not we means everybody have in their life, that is, after taking a goal, after writing down our goal on a piece of paper, and sometime we paste our paper on the wall where we see oftenly, and still we forget that thing, still we do not do that thing, still we do not take action on that fucking goal. So on this kind of a problem I'm going to talk about in this video. I do not know that because I have also taken so many goals in my life. I have written down so many goals, I have pasted so many kinds of papers in my front of eyes where I see the first time, means on a daily basis I see that wall, so I pasted on that wall. So but it didn't work for me, and I assuming that it is not working for you also, it didn't work for you also. So the same thing I'm going to talk about in this video. Why is that, why it did not help me? The It could be any reason, okay? It depends on the person to person, but I'm just talking about the journal case, okay? The journal problems which can apply to anybody on in this planet. So see, first is laziness. Yeah, laziness. No, I'm not talking about the laziness in that case. Means what in that case? You're coming back to the home after school, after work, after from anywhere, and just laying down the bed. That is a true laziness. That is a definition of laziness. I'm not talking about that thing because you are actually tired. You cannot do that thing. You cannot do any extra thing because you are actually tired. We cannot give a shit about that thing, okay? Second thing is, what laziness I'm talking about right now, the exclusive kind of laziness, okay? What is that? Exclusive means that you are watching video, you're watching means reels, you're watching movies, you're watching anything, and you're telling that I cannot do exercise, I cannot learn skills, I cannot study, I cannot make videos, whatever, but you are doing something, okay? But still, despite of doing that, you are saying that I cannot do that. If you cannot do that thing, so how are you doing that? Means these things which you are doing right now. Means if you're watching movies, so how are you doing that thing? I know watching movie doesn't require too much effort. It is a effortless kind of a task, okay? I know that, but still it is a effort. It is a kind of a effort task, okay? So if you're putting your effort on watching movies, so how and why can you not put a effort, little bit extra effort on doing exercise, on learning skills, on studying, on working on yourself? So why is that? Why is no means why are you not doing that kind of a thing? This could be the second thing. Third thing, I would say that some people make goal because they just want to make themselves fool that they have a goal, for just telling somebody. If somebody is asking about my life, what kind of a things do I have to achieve in my life, so I should tell that I should have something so to for telling other person. So they make for just appreciation, for just for just cool, for showing off their as a cool person, okay? For becoming as a cool person. Yeah, this is the problem also. This is also, people do that, okay? Do not think that, okay, who does this thing, okay? Who cares about this thing, okay? So many people do that, okay? So do not think about that. And the biggest thing, in 1 to 2 years, means in 2 years I have written down so many goals, but out of those goals I only achieved 1 to 2 goals, which is, I also don't means not means I have improved myself a lot in terms of communication, in terms of career, in terms of judgment. I know I have improved, but that is not very good improvement. I should improve a lot of things in this 1 year, but I have improved just 10 to 15%, I think. Yeah, maybe. So that is not a good improvement. I should improve more than 80 to 90%. Then I would say proudly that, oh, I have improved something in this year. This year is not waste of time. This year should not consider as a waste of time, but I am considering this year, not this means this year also, and the past year also, means 1.5 years I would consider as a waste of time. I know, because and right now my age is 20, so I'm assuming that if I have wasted my 1.5 years, so the chances are very high that I'll also waste my next 1.5 years. But I have realized that only one thing will save me, and that is sticking with the goal, no matter whatever is going to happen in your life, and whatever is running in your life. It doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. I have seen so many things in my life also, in my family also, but that thing, sorted out after 1 month, after 2 years. But what about after that? After getting sorted everything, what about your goals? What about your hard work? What about your ambitious? What about your dream? Will they drop out? No, of course not. It will keep running, okay? It will keep running in your head. Other person will keep asking about that things. Will they stop asking from you? No, of course not. Every problem has a time for solving. I know that. If anything is happening in your life, so there must be a time frame for getting things done, getting things resolved for specific kind of a problems which you're facing right now. So do not think about that. I know, right, in that situation only the person can understand who is facing that situation right now. I can totally understand that thing. I should always put yourself, somebody has to put yourself, sorry, his or herself in that shoes, so that he can understand each and everything about which you are facing right now, right? But it doesn't mean that we have to put always ourselves into someone else so that we can understand, because we have also gone through the similar kind of a situation which you are facing right now. So we have also a little bit experience about that thing which you are facing right now. All right, so this is what I would saying, that I'm saying that right now. It doesn't mean that if nobody has faced that, means nobody is in your situation, so that doesn't mean that the person doesn't have any kind of experience. Of course he has faced different kind of a situation, but he has actually faced that similar kind of a situation, okay? So yeah, so means do not blame your problems, your anything, means any kind of a thing. Do not blame on subject, okay? Do not blame on a third party kind of a things. Always blame yourself, because you are just making excuse that you're not working on yourself, you're not working out, you're not learning any kind of skills, you're not upgrading yourself. So this is the biggest mistake in your life. If you are not working for yourselves, so who the hell will work for you? Please tell me that answer. Just I want the answer of this question, just which I have just asked right now. If you're not working for your life, for your family's life, then who will work for you and for your family life? If there is anybody who is working for you and for your family, so then that is okay. That is totally okay, and that is totally understandable situation, okay? Because there is somebody who is really doing hard work for you and for your family, then everything is sorted out. Everything is sorted. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to work up, you don't have to work very hard. You don't have to wake up early in the morning. You don't have to do any extra thing which is required to become successful. Don't have to do that, okay? Do not have to do that. Don't do that, okay? If not, if the situation is not in your hand, means there is nobody who is doing, who will do for you and for your family, so then you have to worry about that. You have to really worry about that thing. If I'm not doing so, who the fuck will do with me, and means for myself and for my family? Yeah, this is is it a logical statement? Of course it is logical, okay? If still you're not able to understand, then God will be always there for you. See, this is a very simple thing which I'm telling you right now. Very simple thing, okay? And still, if you're not able to understand the simple thing, then you are a very good person, very understandable person in this world. You know everything about the world. You have the greatest power in this fucking world, okay? But if you have this much brain and you are really intelligent, means you're really mature, so you will really understand that thing whatever I'm telling you right now, because that is very good, very relatable situation I'm telling you right now. Because if right now, if we will not work for ourselves and for our family, then in the future, in the future, we will be facing a lot of problems. It might happen that we have to do that task which is not made for us, which is not made for us, okay? We have to do those kind of a task which is very hateful for doing, but still because of the condition, you will do that. You will not have any choice, because right now you have a choice, but later on in the future you will not have any choice. Okay, so just understand that thing and start working on yourself. All right.